Hi guys, welcome to another JPM Atelier video. Today we are on our way to pick up our next project. It's a BMW E30. This car also has a bit of a history behind it, but we're going to save that for the interview with the customer. And of course we'll see more about the car when we do the breakdown. So stay tuned, make sure you like and subscribe, and yeah, make sure you follow along with us. So yeah. We made it to the house and here we have E30 BMW 320i. Now, we don't know much about the condition of the car. All we know is just it doesn't run and it hasn't been touched in a long time. So we're just gonna get it onto the tow truck, get it back to the JPM workshop and start checking out the car, see what we find. It smells like an old car in here. But not moisture wise, more like been sitting in a dry area for a long time. So technically, if I would find the car in Australia, it would smell like this inside. All right, we're ready to push. Another restoration video. This time we were now working on a BMW E30 320i. Now, some history on this car. Customer for this car, the owner was his father. So same type of issue as our first restoration video. Father passed away, they want to restore it in memory of him. So with this, they're going to restore it back to original. Keep the same color, same rims, same everything, just as the father left it for them. Okay, when the father left the car, he left it to the sister of the guy that sent the car to us, and she had some issues with it. She told us that she was driving it, and then one day she just couldn't stop. The car kept on going. Even though she would press the brake, the accelerator got stuck. She would press the brake, there was no power in the braking. So she had to turn off the ignition in order for her to be able to stop. But of course, once you turn off the ignition, you lose the, what's it called, the brake booster power, and the car has no brakes. So she got scared and she stopped driving it after that. So a few years later, they wanted to start driving it again and it wouldn't start, it wouldn't run. The body now has developed a lot of rust. And yeah, so now they want to bring it back and get it running again. So let's go through this car and see what we find, huh? All right, we will start with the ignition switch. I'm not sure if you remember, but when I tried to turn the key that day, I felt like something was wrong. And it turns out that the ignition switch is completely falling apart. So that's why we couldn't get it started. Now, in order to remove this, of course, I had to remove the steering wheel. Any minute now. Okay. Okay, that was easy. You can see here as well, the pedal, where it hinges on the bottom of the pedal to the body, has completely rusted off. So maybe when she was pressing it, it got stuck downwards, pushing forwards like that, and then yeah, that's how the accelerator got stuck. That's what I believe, technically. Also, the seats are in good condition, but if you look at the door trims, on that side especially, top corner there's pieces missing already. So we need to get new door trims redone. We're gonna copy the M3 style because it just looks better and it will also match the back seats here. So yeah, the back seats as well will need to get retrimmed because the top of it is actually dry and cracking. You can see them only on that side. The dashboard, as you can see, it's all very heavily cracked underneath. That's why they put this cover on it to make it look a bit neater. Also, you got the plastic here. It's losing all its protection. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with this. This is beginning to deteriorate. So we'll have to find a new one or see if we can restore this one. Looking at the back, I mean, all the door seals, they're beginning to fall apart as well, so they will need to be replaced. Carpet still looks good. The back seat still looks good. The rear parcel shell, as you can see, it's already beginning to fall apart, so that will need to be replaced. Probably get some new speakers for this because this is antique. So of course, looking at it on the outside, it may look okay on the outside, right? I mean, you got some scratches here and very dusty, as you can see, because it's been sitting for a very long time. Oh, oops, shouldn't have done that. Yeah, but if you come over this side, straight away we can see this right here. This is rust. Of course, you can see it's rusted right through the door, through the paint, and it's just now a big hole left on the door. So yeah, even though it looks pretty good on the outside, underneath there's a lot of rust. So of course this car will need to be stripped out completely. Same type of setup as the Mercedes that we did. And yeah. So yeah, let's look a bit further and see what we can find. Huh? The front bonnet, yeah. And now underneath it also has some rust. So yeah, a few rust holes. Now, wiring issue that I've been having, as you can see, I've been doing a lot of wire testing and stuff like that. The car will not start and run. Why? Because fuel pump relay is also the fuel injector relay. So even though I can hot wire the fuel pump to send the fuel through, the injector still won't fire because of the fuel pump relay also runs the injector. So no matter how much I try to hot wire it, I cannot get it started without replacing the fuel pump relay. That's the issue as well there. The bonnet struts are no longer holding. So I've got it clamped up with the vice grips. Engine leaking, so it will need a top overhaul. But I'll lift the car up in the air a bit and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. Hey guys, so today's video is sponsored by PhoneApp. So PhoneApp is a hyper rewards app that help you earn when your family or your friend pay bills or spend money on PhoneApp. If you join through the JPM collection referral, you will get 5 ringgit off Shell, 5 ringgit off bill payments, and 10 ringgit off all F&B or scan and redeem outlets. JPM is also participating as an official event partner at the International Automodified Malaysia event this October. Join up now and get special deals on MIME tickets and also get the chance to win a free Halloween tour at the museum. So now let's get back to the video. Okay, I'm not sure how well you can see that, but there's a lot of oil leaking down the bottom. The lower control arms, you can see the ball joints already falling apart, so they will need to be replaced. The subframes could use some refurbishment. Here we can see the bottom of the chassis roll a bit. See, there's no holes, but there's a lot of surface rust, so that would need to be resprayed. Gearbox is leaking. Haven't been able to get the car running yet, so don't know the actual condition of the gearbox. As you can see as well, the exhaust is completely dry and rotted away, so the whole exhaust will need to be replaced. You can see it. These are all just rust falling apart. This used to be metal. Can you believe that? Yeah. So we're gonna get started on the E30. We're starting a little bit different than usual because, well, technically the workshops are not ready for us. We work too quickly and they're telling us, give us a couple of days for us to prepare, you know? So we're gonna start off with the wheels. We're gonna pull the wheels off, send them away, get new tires fitted, get these resprayed, and make them look like new, huh? So here we go. All right, now, before they replace the tires and check the rims, the condition of them, and refurbish the rims, they need to check the rims on the alignment to see if there's any like bends or anything like that on the rims, any warpage, because if so, then of course there'll be extra repairs needed. But for now, I think they're good. They're gonna come, they're gonna check that, and then they'll let us know. So. All right, so it turns out 2 of the wheels are bent, so they're gonna need a few extra days to get them straightened up and yeah, rotating beautifully. So usually they take 3 to 4 days. They're gonna add another 3 days on top of that, and yeah, after that, all the wheels are gonna be perfect.